Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a Silver Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 10th day of January 2022, I'd like to welcome you over to JM Bullion so we can look at the live spot prices. Gold's up 414 to 1808.06. Silver's up a dime to 22.58. Platinum down 63 cents to 973.96. Palladium up 24.34 to 1990.75. And the in-stock silver's at 552 pieces. Now over here to marketwatch.com. And this is the U.S. economic calendar coming up here for this particular week that we're in right now. And this is what's happening today. Wholesale inventories, the revision number for November. Then January 11th through January, I want to say 14th, we have December's snapshot for their economic data. So, but tomorrow, we're looking at a lot of Fed speak, Jerome Powell, and so on and so forth. So, looks like we could have some really interesting economic data and economic Fed speak come out tomorrow. So next up today is coinworld.com. There's an article by Paul Gilkes dated January 7, 2022 at 8 a.m. And it says Mint officials drop 2 annual sets in 2022. And this is something we've been talking about, but we finally get official word from the United States Mint that this product will no longer be available. 2 special coin sets offered annually by the U.S. Mint since their introduction in 2012 and 2013 will not be issued in calendar year 2022. The birth and happy birthday sets were dropped from the 2022 numismatic product catalog. A third set, the congratulations set, is on the 2022 product schedule, but with no specified release date. That's right, it's to be determined, right? They rescheduled that one. Now, the birth set and happy birthday coin set have been removed from the Mint's product portfolio in 2022, U.S. Mint spokesperson Michael White told CoinWorld January 4. Although there is some customer demand for these products, the demand is insufficient to justify the cost of continuing to produce these sets. Ah, yes. So that is interesting, isn't it? So that probably also explains why the United States Mint has dropped the San Francisco 40 coin roll and the 100 coin bag from the American Women Quarters program, right? So there's other things happening here as well. Now, next up is also at Coin World, and this is from Paul Gilkes from January 7, 2022. And the name of this article is U.S. Mint releases the 2021 Bullion coin mintages. And it gives a table right here about the production facilities and the mintages each production facilities has for each specific product. Okay, so I'm going to just read this basic first one right here. American Eagle silver bullion coin production was executed at 3 production facilities: the Philadelphia, the San Francisco, and West Point Mints. Now, San Francisco and Philadelphia are not your normal bullion facilities. So when things kind of got interesting at the West Point Mint, production had to be shifted to Philadelphia and San Francisco. All American Eagle gold bullion coins, both those with the reverse of 86 and those with the reverse of 2021, as well as platinum American Eagles and gold American Buffalo coins were struck at the West Point Mint. Palladium American Eagle bullion coins were struck at the Philadelphia Mint only. None of the bullion coins bear the mint mark of the facility where the coins were produced. Now that's super important because the ones that you can buy at the mint have a mint mark, and that's considered proofs. Now, the ones that are considered bullion do not have a mint mark, right? So that's huge. That's super important. Now, the next thing I wanted to focus on here today is this particular product here, the 2021 1-ounce American Eagle silver bullion coin. And there was only 495,000 of those totally minted, okay? That is not very many. But you wouldn't know it because there's no mint mark on it, right? So the only way you're going to have to find that out is if it is slabbed, okay? Now, same here with these 2 particular coins as well. Now, that's the reverse of 86 and the reverse of 21. And that's the San Francisco Mint, and they each produced 1 million coins each. So we're going to go over to eBay and look at the prices and compare the 2 San Francisco versus the Philadelphia, and to see which one is still a deal and which one may not be. But let's go ahead and get some background information first. This is GovMint.com, and this is about the heraldic eagle, the reverse of 86, struck at the Philadelphia Mint. So let's go ahead and go down here to the product description. The COVID-19 pandemic shut down the West Point Mint in 2020 from April 8th to 20th, and it's having a domino effect is stretching into 2021, with the first silver eagle struck for 2021 being the final year of Mercanti's original heraldic Eagle reverse. Collector demand is expected to be extremely high, and due to continued production slowdowns for bullion silver eagles brought on by the pandemic and customer demand for silver coins, the Philadelphia Mint was tasked with helping keep supplies on hand for U.S. Mint bullion distributors. See, this is huge. This is a really big deal. Now, it says here, and I've highlighted it, the Philadelphia Mint struck 495,000 emergency production silver eagles. That's a minuscule amount compared to the bullion American silver eagles that are struck annually by the West Point Mint. The 2021 Philadelphia Silver Eagle struck at Philadelphia emergency production coin will be a key collectible with any Silver Eagle collection. Order yours today and make sure it is part of yours. Now, we're going to go to eBay here, and we're going to see the prices for the Philadelphia Minted American Silver Eagle emergency production. And the only way you'll ever tell that this is a coin from the emergency production is if it has that slab on it, right? And that label denoting that. So that's really important. So if you look some of the prices here, the MS-70, it comes in about $100, and the MS-69 is about $54. And you can pick that up for less than $50 if you go to the bidding, right? Some higher, some lower, but I think the best deals are usually found in the auctions. Not in the buy it nows, but you never know. Sometimes you can find one if it's newly listed early in the morning. But $100 basically for the 70 and about 50 for the MS-69. Now, next thing I want to show you here is the San Francisco, right? So this was the Philadelphia MS-69 and MS-70, and they were about $50 and $100. Now, this is the scrolling up here, 2021 San Francisco American Silver Eagle and MS State, right? So look at this one. Oh, it is January 9th. That was just yesterday. And the PCGS MS-69 is $41 and $4 shipping. The MS-70 is $65. So you can clearly see that it doesn't break that $100 threshold like the other one was getting close to. In fact, this one is a lot lower than the Philadelphia one, and probably because it has a much lower mintage. In fact, it's less than half, right? So look at this one. There's 10 coins at MS-70, and that's 500. It's about $50 each right there. So that's interesting. So basically, you know, MS-70, 59. This one's an MS-70 because it has the Mercanti signature. So, you know, it's interesting to see the differences in prices. And honestly, I mean, you could almost pick up bullion for this price here online, and it's slab too. So I always think that's really interesting how you can purchase these interesting, amazing coins for what you can almost purchase 2022 American Silver Eagles because of the high premiums, right? Isn't that incredible? So these high premiums that we're paying right now for just standard bullion puts us in the same ballpark as these emergency issue productions from Philadelphia, right? Isn't that incredible? I tell you. Stuff does not make sense. If it doesn't add up, you definitely have to start scratching our heads. Now, last thing I want to do is touch on the +1 today, and that is about giving up. So don't give up. And Babe Ruth had a really great saying, and I only found out about this morning, but he said, you can't beat the person who never gives up. Yeah, that's kind of profound, right? Never give up. And if we do want to give up, right, if we're having a hard time trying to figure out what we want to do, we should reflect, right, and look back and maybe realize if we're struggling to find our way, we should try and remember why we held on in the first place, right? Think about that. Why did you hold on in the first place? What is your motivation to keep it going strong, right? I, the tiger. Anyway, listen, folks, I want to thank you all for watching today. I really appreciate you. A lot of stuff going on. Had a late video today, a lot of research going on. But listen, I'd like to invite you to join the membership. Now, I don't really create any extra content too much for members. Just basically keeps these videos coming and the lights on and all this great content coming out. So listen, I definitely thank y'all. We'll be seeing you later on this morning with Tiny Numismatics and Coin Crew at about 9:30 a.m. And that would be about 6:30 Pacific time. So listen, folks, thanks for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you heard, see, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a Silver Stacker. Oh.